Continuing my streak here of trying out some simulators for you guys. This is a new one called Wrap House. As you can imagine, it's a place that gets chaotic. Lots and lots of types of ingredients. We're going to be managing a restaurant where we're going to be making all sorts of wraps. Here's a normal difficulty start here. We're going to start with, looks like $1,250. And it has something called standard patience. I assume that is how patient our guests are going to be. This is our restaurant. Yeah, look at this place, huh? It features 8 tables. Each one's numbered for us. Come on, look outside. We got dogs in the streets. I'm not sure what country we're really in here, but it doesn't have a... Well, the music and stuff, too. It's got a really cool vibe to it. We can actually change the music, too, by going over here. So you can kind of go over to the radio. There's 4 different channels. I'm not entirely sure which one's going to get me copyright striked, but hey, whatever. Here's your bathroom. And then here is where we're going to spend the most of our time. This is our kitchen. There's a lot of stuff going on in here. Now, the important thing about this game is when you're open, things can get really chaotic. But when you're closed, you can take your time. You can go as long as you want to really prep for the day. So you want to spend as much time as possible prepping and getting ready for the day so that when the time comes for you to focus with customers coming in, you don't have to like take extra preparation. Like you're already prepared for everything. So first thing we're going to do is go to this computer with this sweet looking car background. And we can rename our place if we want to. It's just called Wrap House for now. I'm not sure if you guys are into the game. If you guys are and want to see more after this, maybe we'll take the time and come up with a cool name for it. But otherwise, we can always do that anytime. So I'm going to go to the market, and this is where we start buying our ingredients. More ingredients become available to us as we level up. And this is also very important because as we level up, we'll get more access to more staff. And staff are really helpful, as you'll see. A busser, a waiter, and eventually a cashier. We really want to get to the cashier part too, but the waiter is so helpful if we can get there. So let's see if we can get a goal of getting to the waiter by the end of this video. We'll see. I'm going to take 2 of these chicken doners. It's a stack of raw marinated chicken ready to be cooked on a doner station. Provides 20 portions of juicy, flavorful slices as well. And it's also a frozen. So you can see that it needs to be kept frozen in order to save it. You got your lavish packages here. Nothing really extreme here or nothing really special about these. These can actually be left out too. And then you have lettuce. Okay, so lettuce can be there too. We're going to grab 2 crates of lettuce as well. And we'll go ahead and do that. It's going to cost us $364. Okay, so there's our ingredients. Much like any other simulator game for businesses, your ingredients appear outside. A truck brought them to us. We're going to take one of these gigantic doner things, and we're going to come over here with it. We're going to unpack it, and we're going to set it up on this station right here. And we're going to get cooking. Okay. Next, I'm going to come over. Let's just grab the lavish packages. We'll throw that one right there for now. Come over here, throw this one right here. Let's get maybe this one's on the shelf right here. And then one more, we're going to actually use this one. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to kind of rearrange my space a little bit here just because it's going to be different. Everybody's going to set their kitchen up differently, I'm assuming, but because the setup of a kitchen is a pretty personal thing. It's very preference, so I'm going to just go like this for now, and then let me come over here to where the other doner. We're going to put this thing. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. It could be doner, but either way, I'm going to put that in the freezer, which is this big old walk-in freezer here, just to make sure it stays good and stuff overnight. Okay. And then we have lettuce. I think when they're packaged up, they'll be fine. But once you unpack them, then you have to keep them in the freezer. I think that's how it goes. Guys, got some lettuce here. And we've also got some ingredient containers. We're going to put, I think, 2 ingredient containers right here. And then I'm going to bring the last crate of lettuce inside. And we'll just set this over here for now. Okay. So, again, before we open, it's currently 10 a.m. That's when we open. And it's going to stay 10 a.m. until I say otherwise. We can take as much time as we want to prepare the restaurant for the day. Okay? So that's exactly what we're going to do right here. We're going to cut up some lettuce. We're going to prepare for the day. The empty crates can go in the garbage bins. And then have right there. We can go ahead and cut this one up too. And stick it in this container here. I'm actually going to cut up all the lettuce. I'm not going to use all of it today, but it's going to become helpful to have more of it on hand. And all we have to do to make sure it stays, I think you have to put these in the fridge, which like we have a fridge. Maybe I don't have to put lettuce in the fridge, but I'm going to do it anyway, just so I don't waste it. I'm going to put the lettuce on this side. We're going to primarily be setting up this kitchen in a way to where we prepare food right here. There's an order screen right here. Now there's an order screen right here too. There's another order screen right there. There's actually order screens all over the place. So no matter kind of where we are, we can always reference these order screens. We don't have to look in a specific spot, which is nice. I'm going to set up some trays for myself just so I don't have to like do the extra step, because this, like I said, this place can get pretty fast. And once we get going and once the business is open, well, you're going to have to, you're going to see some speed, okay? I'll show you speed. So we're going to cut this all up. We're going to get it cooking again. And then we have all the meat right here. We're going to take one of these meat trays. Let's move this. This is all in my way. Move you back. There we go. We're going to take one of these meat trays, the scoopers. And we just scoop the meat into the tray right here, okay? And we're going to do that until this meat tray is, I think, I'm not entirely sure how many we're going to have to make today, but anyway, we're going to unpack this, and I'm actually going to start getting them warmed. It doesn't look like we can ever burn these things. In my playtesting anyway, I've never seen them burn, so you're basically just putting them on a warmer. But you want these on a warmer, and you'll see the little icon will kind of, you know, you see how it's green and it goes up there. You want it all fully green and everything. That's usually pretty good. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and slice this again. We'll use at least this much meat, but I'm pretty sure we're going to need more than this. But we don't want to go too crazy with it. I'm pretty confident we're going to make more than 8 of these things. So I'm going to go one more row here. And then we'll set the meat right over here. Okay. So again, I'm setting myself up for the start of the day because I know we're going to have to go pretty fast here. So I want to take all this, as many steps as I'm going to have to do during the day. I'm going to do them now because I have like infinite time right now to do them. So we're going to get these things on the warmer. I'm super confident we're going to have at least 8 wraps to make, but it might be closer to 12 here. We'll see. All right, so this thing's going to be done. And we can go ahead and slice that meat. We'll just keep this meat, I think, maybe on standby. Yeah, I think maybe we'll fill this tray, though. Let's just fill this tray. Now, the thing about these, you might think, why not just slice the whole thing into a tray? Well, at the end of the day, anything in this tray is wasted. You can't keep this. You can't cook it and then put it in the fridge and then use it again, right? We're professional restaurant stuff. So it's always fresh ingredients. So once you cook it, you can't save it. You got to use it that day. I think stuff like the lettuce and stuff we can keep. And then there's a grill back here. We'll be using these for kebabs eventually. And then there's other stations too, like we can get, there's a fry station here. We can just go through things in the fryer. There's also a soup station over here. So lots of different options for us. And then there's this refrigerator, which we'll probably end up using for sodas and stuff in the future. Okay, it is time to open. So I'm going to go ahead and open the business. And at that point, customers will start flowing in. And because I don't have any help, I'm a one-man operation. I am the cashier, the waiter, the busboy, and the cook. I am all of those things all alone, and that's why I'm taking all these steps to prepare because, like I said, things can get a little bit crazy, and you got to keep moving. Okay, first order is in. They want meat, and they want lettuce. So we're going to place that right there. We're going to wrap it up. Then they're on table 4. They don't have any other things because we're not at that stage of the game yet. So I'm just going to take it on a tray, give it to table 4. If the order is correct, they'll be happy. And if it's wrong, they'll be sad and they'll leave and you'll get no money. So, you know, get it right. Here you go. You got another meat one here and then lettuce right there. Let's wrap it up. Goes to table 6. All right. And so see all this prep that I did to have these things ready to go and the trays in the right spot and everything. that's helping me go a lot faster. So I definitely recommend doing that because it's making everything a lot easier to do here. Okay, and now when they're done eating, I have to bust the table as well. So there's like garbage here, but they might leave a tip. So they did, in fact, leave a $7 tip there, which is nice. So if I did an exceptional job, they will show me the love on that. All right, so here is the lettuce, and we can also label this if I want to, which this is just WASD keys right now, so this is very confusing. I'm not sure whose name that is, but that's this person's name now, and this goes right here. I can actually deliver that from back here. Not that it matters. I have to go out there anyway to do this, but if I was not having to be the cashier, then that would be one thing to do. Let's grab my tip. We're gonna bust the table, get the garbage out of there, put that back on the rack. And this guy just wants the meat and the lettuce. And the first day is very easy, right? Because it's just meat and lettuce, and that's it. And it's, you know, not necessarily one table at a time. They're about to have more than one person at a time here, but it's sort of like your very first day. So they're kind of bringing you into it slowly, kind of thing, you know. Okay, so we're gonna go another one there. Is there anyone else that wants an order? Coming in, sir? No? Okay, just making sure. So more meat, more lettuce. I can wrap it over here, I suppose. And this goes to table 8. So we'll grab that, bring it over to table 8. Here we go. Bust this one on the way, pick up the money, and pop it on the tray there. All right, and same thing. And so the first day again is just back and forth, kind of the same thing over and over. Sometimes these guys don't want lettuce though, so you got to be careful, because if you put lettuce on it and you messed up the order, then you don't get paid, and you wasted the ingredients that you paid for, but you don't get paid. So like this person right here, this person only wants the meat, so I'm gonna make sure they only get the meat. 7, and we bring it out here. Now this might, and I don't know how it looks to you yet, but it might look like this is kind of like simple, but I'm telling you, it gets way hectic, way more complicated. So many ingredients get introduced, and it ends up, yeah, this is a game that I think if you like intense restaurant action, then this might be the game for you, because that's how it feels. I just ran out of lavish, so I'm gonna bring this over and be ready to unpack it. It is 16:30, so I probably will have to unpack that. In general, I like to not have to unpack things unless I really have to. I like to keep things in their packages. Let's go like that, and then just drop that right there for now, and then bust that tray. Trying to clean things up just a little bit. All right, we got 2 orders now. So with 2 orders, they're the same thing, so I'm not going to bother with tagging them, but if they were different, then we might want to place one of the table number tags on the trays. So you can use these little numbers over here to label it. So I might say table 6 is this one and table 2 is this one. And then that would help me differentiate which one goes where. Table 2 is here. I'll just do that right there. And then I can grab this one and bring it over to her over here. Yes. Let's bust this, grab my tip, bust that, and go. Hello, sir. I know, same things for all of you. I get it. Oh, this person too. I'll just grab their order. There we go. Now, yeah, also got to be careful about having too many orders, because there's a limited amount of time in which they will wait for their order after you take it. But they will be willing to wait in line a lot longer than you might think. All right, so meat goes here. And so you can kind of control your pace by not taking too many orders at once, if that makes sense. Because they're willing to wait longer in line than they are after you've taken their order. All right, we're going to put this right there like this, and we'll take this to table 7. It's over right there. Oops, hey, pop that off. There we go. And you got 2 more orders coming in there. One of them wants lettuce. One of them does not. All right, we'll just put another thing. Again, the lavish is, once you cook it, you can't save it, I don't believe. So you got to be careful with that. Now, I'm out of meat here. So now I'm going to cook this, because I know I need more. And I'm going to go ahead and deliver the lettuce one this time. So it's going to be table 8. There you go. Ooh. While that's cooking, we'll go ahead and bust the tables a little bit here. try to clean the place up just a tad. And we'll take that order too, because I'm going to have meat now. All right, so then we'll grab, you know, again, the meat tray is almost done. Almost done. Let's slice it. Come on. There we go. Slice that. And there we go. And then we'll hold off on slicing anymore. And just, you know, if we have to, then we will. But we'll hold off on it otherwise. Why can't I scoop that? Oh, it's got something on it already. There we go. Okay. I want to bring this back over here. Get out of my way. All right. So this one gets just meat. And it goes to table 5. You do have to include a tray. You can't just bring it to them. 5 is here. Okay. And then I'm just going to place that over there for now. And then this guy also wanted the same thing, right? It's just meat. Yeah. Goes to table 4. This is table 6. It's a dirty tray, though. Let's not give him a dirty tray. All right. And good. Now, before I take their order, let me just get rid of this dirty tray so I don't have to navigate around it anymore. And let's see what this guy wants. Okay, it's just a meat one with lettuce. And I think this might be my last customer today. You can control how many customers you take, you know, because if you don't take their order, they'll just walk away. But you get experience to level up and become more capable. Well, what table did he sit at? 7. Yeah, because the other guy was eating, so that makes sense. He doesn't need anything else. They don't order seconds or anything, so yeah, so we'll put this over, bust that table right there. Hello, hello. If I'm taking those 2 orders, I only have 1 serving of meat, so I will need you know, I think I'd rather pass. I'm gonna only make 1 of these. I'm not gonna make the second one. And that's gonna hurt my reputation a little bit, but I wanted to show that you can save this. So if I don't cook this, I can take it off of this and bring it over and put it in the freezer, and I can use it tomorrow. And that's 4 strips of meat, or 4 servings of meat. I'm gonna be 1 short, and I'm not gonna waste 3 servings of meat just to serve 1 customer. So table 6 is not gonna get any food. Now there is another customer there. Ooh, there is 1 more customer. Is that worth it? Is it worth it? That might be worth it. I would waste some, but I would still get the customer now, as opposed to getting them later. I don't get any bad rating unless I accept him and then I don't make it. So I'm gonna hold off on that, and it's just gonna say, hey guys, sorry, we're out. And that's kind of what we're gonna do today. Okay. Anything else out here? I don't know if these ingredients need refrigerated, but I'm gonna put them in there anyway. It makes sense that they would be. So we're gonna put the lettuce in the refrigerator. All right, that gets that saved. We put the meat in the freezer already. That's good. And that's kind of it, because our kitchen is very simple right now, but it's going to get more complicated as we go. 5 out of 5 trays, 4 out of 5. Okay, everything's good. You guys, sorry, we're going to go ahead and close the store now. Okay, so I wanted to show this. So we just leveled up a little bit, right? So we're going to be level 2, and the next day we're going to unlock 2 new ingredients. And so we'll be able to use those 2. So what I want to do is go to the chair, and that will let me end the day. After my ingredient expenditure, my total income, I ended up just like, a few dollars of profit. But now we're back to the second day. We're back right to the beginning again, ready to open fresh. Everything's ready. Okay, so I can go in here, and I can actually use this. This is 4 helpings of meat, or 4 servings of the meat now, right? I didn't have to waste all of it. I can cook that. I can also come over, grab the other one, right? We're going to unpack that and get that cooking too. I'm going to take the lettuce out of the fridge. There we go. And I'm probably going to condense this by putting everything over into 1 container if I can. There we go. And now I can use this container for something else. So for example, one of our new ingredients that we just got is tomatoes. So I can buy a tomato crate. I can buy 2 tomato crates if I want to. Probably a good idea to have 1 more lettuce package. Let's get 1 more chicken, and just in case. We're also going to have this iron package. This is like basically a yogurt-based drink. And so we're going to have some of this too. Let's get one more crate of lettuce if we can too. All right, so let's confirm that purchase, and it's right outside. So first thing is let's grab one of these tomato crates. Not tomato, a whole crate. There we go. I'm just going to set it over here for now. I bought 2. Tomatoes are easy, right? They'll just sit over here, so I can probably place them right here. That's fine. This thing right here, most likely we're going to have to use this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to use this. So I'm going to place this. Let's move this tray just a little bit. There. I'm going to place you right here so you're ready to go for me whenever I want you. Let's get started with warming up our bread for the day. There we go. We'll start with that. Yeah, that's it. That's good. And then we'll just open it from here because I want that there. The chicken needs to go in the freezer, the big one that we just ordered. So we'll get that in the freezer. Okay, so we've gotten all those ingredients. This is the last one. It's a new one. It's this yogurt drink thing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this. There's no reason why I can't place it in here. Yeah, I'm going to place this right here. And then I'm going to unpackage it from inside here. And now I've got all of them inside the fridge. So they're all going to be cold and ready to go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and slice and dice on this. I'm going to grab one of these. Just one. Yep. I'm going to come over here really quick. Oh, I got to slice this one too. All right. And then we'll take the scooper here and we'll just get all of that rest of that meat that I didn't waste. We'll put it there. Okay, then I'll move this over. Let's get all this meat on it too. And there we go. And we're definitely going to need more. So I'm just going to go ahead and have that thing cook this now. That one just disappears. So we're ready to rock there. Let's put my pitas. Lavish. I guess they call it lavish, right? So I'm going to put that right here. And I'm going to get 4 more on there, I think. Makes sense for me. 4 more on there. I don't know why I need to put it over here. I should probably put this somewhere else. I wish there was space next to it somewhere. Maybe under it. Hey, maybe under it. That's not a bad deal, right? Yeah, that would work. I guess. I'm really not sure I'd want things people are going to eat that low to the ground. You know, because when you're walking around and stuff, you kick stuff up. But it's a video game, so we're going to do it. Okay, so we just got tomatoes. Right? We're going to grab the tomatoes, bring them over here, and let's go ahead and get those cut up too. So we're going to cut the tomatoes, get them in a tray as well. And one at a time. Gives us 2, I think it's 2 servings. Yeah. Every tomato gives us enough tomato slices for 2 sandwiches. For 2 wraps. Sorry, 2 wraps. So I can just fill this up. And this is another one of those things where we're just going to end up, you know, putting it in the fridge at the end of the day anyway. So might as well fill it up. There we go. And I think one more. Yep. We're good. So we'll stick that over there and we'll start using that too. Today, the rest of these ingredients, I'm just going to place this on the shelf. It can just be right here. It's fine. And then the lettuce, are we good? We got 19 on the lettuce. Is probably good. But I have other containers and I have infinite time. So let's not do probably good. And let's just kind of make sure that we're good. So we'll cut up these 2 because there's no reason not to. Whoops. There we go. Cut that up, put that there. And then the last one. All right. And we'll just set that over there. And then this crate can go bye-bye. Close the freezer. Everything else seems good. I think we're prepared and ready to go today. I think so. Last thing then is to set up my trays. And then there actually is one more thing I want to do. And that is, because I've been busting the tables, right? Well, I don't want to bust the tables anymore. I want someone to bust them for me because we're going to get even busier now. And it's just less time for me. So now I can hire the busser. I can also change this a couple little ways. So I can affect their movement, make them go faster by upgrading them, $25. I can also get a salary discount on them per day by, you know, paying $20. So I can, you know, now get a 10% discount on their salary or a 20% discount on their salary, right? I can also slide their work speed. I can say, hey, I'm not expecting, you know, super fast stuff from you. So because we're not gonna get that busy. So how about we just go like half speed, $16 a day. So now I can save a little bit of money there too. Okay, I think that's good. So we are ready to open now. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the switch. There we go, and there's our busboy right there. He's just gonna wait to grab things as we go. Looks like I forgot to bust this last night, so there we go. Oh, I didn't bust this one either. Do I not want my tip or what? Apparently I don't want my tips. All right, there we go. We are set now. I've now corrected the wrong. All right, now this time we had those yogurt cups, so now there's gonna be sometimes drinks to go with it, right? So those are things we wanna keep a lookout for now too. So we'll have that go, put that on the tray, and then we're gonna open this up. We're gonna grab one of those drinks and give that to him. There we go, nice and easy. We'll go ahead and replace that. And I'm just gonna kind of keep moving as fast as I can there. And the lavishes are gone here, so why don't I bring that other package out? Oh no, they're not gone. They're under the grill now. I'm not used to that. Okay, it's okay. It's good. Let's get this person's order. All right, this one's got all the fix-ins. All right, she's gonna want the meat. She's gonna want the lettuce and the tomato. And she also wants the yogurt cup. So let's grab that yogurt cup, get it on the tray, and bring that over to her. There you go. All right. So let's see if we can keep up the pace, or if we can keep up with the game's pace with this one. I think I can, but that's because I've done a little bit of play testings already. But I'm telling you, it gets really, especially when we get to the next stage, they start introducing kebabs and stuff. It gets pretty nuts. It's just like, if it's constant movement all the time. And that's especially if you don't make enough experience today. You really want to make enough experience today. Because then you can unlock, if you get to level 4 today, then you unlock the waiter. And that's going to make your life a lot easier in the next stage. You have to go through kebabs and stuff without the waiter. It's, nah. I forgot what order this is. This is table 3. Okay. It's table 3's here.
Yes.
Looks like everything is good. The bus boy is going to take the tips and everything too. He's going to, be collecting all that stuff so that I don't have to do it. I'm pretty sure I still get the tips. I don't know if it's tipping him or not, but it's all good. This is going to table 6. I could just go right through that door.
No.
Whoa. Oh, I got the wrong order. Whoa. What did you order? Did I mess up? I could have swore that's what you ordered. Well, good news is this is a video game, and so I actually don't have to waste that food. I can unwrap it like I just did. I can come back over here. I can say, well, it's already got the lettuce on it. Let's just slap tomato on there and put it back on the tray. I might have even forgot the yogurt cup. Maybe that's the thing I forgot last time. Of course, in the real world, you would never do that, what I just did. You would never provide food to a customer and then alter that food and give it to a different customer. You would never do that. But, oh, here we go. We got 2 orders. You can do that in a video game, so I guess that's fine. All right, let's bring that over there. Just get these 2 over here so I can use them. Kind of want all of the... I can't let go. I want all of them to be over there. I'm so used to being able to like put this here and then grab it right here and put it back on, but I think under the counter does kind of work better if I get used to it. All right, so I want the meat there, the lettuce, the tomato. Now this one's order number 2. Yeah, so this is for 2. So just to remind myself of where 2 goes. And 2 gets the yogurt cup. And then this one is the meat and the tomatoes. And this goes to 1. Okay, so 1 is right here. I'm just going to grab that and hand it to her. And then you get the yogurt cup. All right, good. There you go. Yeah! Yeah, he's very excited. It's good food. I know, because I made it. And it's right. It's the right order. I didn't mess it up. All right, so we're going to need more meat. So I'm going to go ahead and have that sliced. Come on now. Slice it up and begin cooking. Cool. Let's bring this over here. All right, give me the meat. Perfect. Nope. Grab the whole thing and put that on that sandwich. All right, so they both get tomato, but only one gets lettuce. And the lettuce one goes to 5. And then this one goes to 4. And 4 has the yogurt cup. Yes. All right, 4 goes here. There you go. And then this one goes to 5. Who is way over here? All right. Interesting table numbers and why they're so far away, 4 and 5. All right, there you go. And then we have more wraps over here. Keeping up with it. 19, 20. We close at 24. So it's like it closes at midnight kind of thing. So we got a little bit of time left here. Chicken goes, lettuce, tomato. This one's getting a yogurt cup as well. Since they're both getting a yogurt cup, I really don't think I need to number them, but since they are also different foods, maybe I should number them. Yeah, I'll do that just to make sure. That's 7. And then this one is the meat and tomato only. This is going to 1, and it also has a yogurt cup. So I'll give that to 1. There you go. And you're going to 7. 7, 7, 7. And you can see whether the order is right before I pick up the tray. Because it'll give you, you know, check marks or X's and stuff. But if I'm going fast, I'm not going to see those things when I'm going a little faster than I should be probably. Am I out of lavish? I might be out. Which, it's near the end of the day, but I would... Oh, right there. There it goes. Let's open that up. Yeah, it's supposed to be down here anyway, right? Yeah. All right. Let's get the meat there. We should be able to slice that now. I think I need to cook it again. Trying to avoid doing that, but I might need to cook it again. All right, lettuce, tomato. I already put the meat on that, didn't I? It's okay, I'll grab it from here. Right here, scoop into tray. I don't even need to do that. I could scoop it directly into the wrap. Yogurt cup, and it goes to number 2. Come here, you. I'm running out of time. Right there. Yes. And then you, with a yogurt cup, go to 8. Let's just grab the tray. Yogurt. Come here. Tray. Come here. And there. I don't want them to run away. If they wait too long, and I don't really know what their patience is, but if they wait too long for their order, then they just, they just leave. And then I have to adjust their order. I have to adjust the food that I already made. I don't really want to do that. So this one's the meat. Yep. Let's get that meat tray. Come here. I think I'm going to probably call it after this because I don't want to have to cook this thing again. There's 3 pieces of meat here and 2 of them are already, on there. Yes. Tomato there and then lettuce there. This one goes to 4. There is 1 more customer, so I think we're good on the meat. Oh, there's 3 more customers. I'm gonna only have 1 more. This one gets a yogurt cup. Although I would probably want that experience, right? I'm not gonna get to level 4 anyway. I'm noticing what level I am right now. I'm not gonna get to level 4, so yeah, there's 1 more piece of meat after this, right? So I need to go like that. And then this one is already done. It goes to table 3. There we go. All right, 1 more customer and that's it. So your food that you ordered is the works. Yeah. There you go. That's the last piece of meat we got. Whoops. There we go. And you also want the yogurt cup as well. Grab that. Put it down. Where's number 5? Number 5, all the way in the corner. Okay. I could take these 2 orders, but then I have to cut this. I have to cook this and cut this. And right now, I've got 8 servings of meat here. I would be spending 2 of them. I'd be wasting 2 of them. And I just don't think it's worth it. So I'm not going to bother with serving them. Okay, so we're going to put that back over there. Because we can always use it tomorrow, and they're going to pay the same price tomorrow. I just don't want to waste the meat. Okay, so it looks like everything is in order here. We'll just reset our kitchen. I don't know to what extent we have to do that. To what extent do I have to put everything away at the end of the day? But again, like if you leave certain things out, they will spoil, and then you just don't have them anymore. Like these yogurt cups, for example, you can see that there's an icon on the right side. Has to be cold, right? And everything's green, so that means these things are going to be good. But if I take this yogurt cup out, for example, I think that is probably going to spoil. It says it's given it a check mark, but it's because the current temperature is cold. Yeah, see at the right side how the temperature is? So it's warming up right now, basically. And then I haven't looked at this, so I kind of want to see what happens to the logo on the left once it's no longer cold. So it looks like it's just going to stay the same. Interesting. I thought for sure that would, spoil. Well, either way, if I put it in there, then it will get cold again, and people will like to have it. But for this one over here, it has the conditions to be saved. But if I don't do that, then it's not. See how it's not green? So it won't be saved. It's like a save disk, right? Like a computer save disk. It won't be saved if I put it there. But if I put it here, then it will be saved. So that's how you can tell. I'm trying to illustrate how you can tell, so because it's sometimes confusing. So in that regard, if I was to put this out here like this, now the save logo is not green. So if I have to put it in the fridge. See that? Okay. I'm looking at it. I think everything is pretty good. Yep, everything seems to be fine here. So we're gonna go ahead and end the day. And we made a good profit today, which is nice. We got new ingredients unlocked, but we did not get the waiter. So I will not be able to hire the waiter until we are level 4. So this is Kebab Day, and it is going to be great to do Kebab Day. You want to flip this toggle every day because it kind of defaults to $40 a day. So if you don't need him to work super fast, you got to kind of come in here and, flip that a little bit. Okay, I want 3 more of these. I want the kebab packages. We're going to take 2 of them. We're going to take, I think, 1 package of lime soda. That's a new ingredient. I don't think we'll need more lettuce, but let's just take 1 more just to be safe. And I might need 1 more of these chicken things. So we'll just get that. We'll get that ahead of time. Okay, let me get all these ingredients into their proper places and we'll start the day. All right, here's our kebabs. New ingredients. I'm going to stick these kebabs in here for now. And I actually have another set right here we can unpack. So this is meat. Just like that meat, we want to prepare that beforehand. So I don't know how many kebabs we're going to get ordered today, but I am going to preemptively prepare 6 of them. And then we can leave these 2. If I don't cook these, I can put them back over into the freezer and it'll be fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and slice the meat. And we're going to try to focus on using all of this meat right here first, so that we use this entire thing. Let's go ahead and get all of it into the tray. There we go. And we're going to slice this up again. Oops. Nope. Go ahead. Yep. Slice it up again. Yeah. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and get this meat in here too. And that'll just be an extra bit of meat that's sitting over there. But we're going to focus on this one first. And then as we start to get low, then I'll start, cooking this one instead. Let's get our lavishes over here ready to go. Like this. I probably do more now that I don't have those other lavishes in the way. I could probably have more of them here. Why don't I move this bottle up? I don't really need these ingredients yet. So I'm not... I shouldn't give them great space on the counter because I don't need them yet. Get these all ready to go. Yep, just all in a line, man. All cooked up and ready to go. Oh yeah. Go ahead and get them unpacked on the floor, because why not? I guess. Just like specifically made an effort to place it on the floor. slice this up. All right, and we'll take this meat, put it into that bin right there. And that's going to be, it's 8 out of 10 right there. It's just fine. I guess we'll do this. All right. So when this tray's gone and we see that this is all that's left, that's like our 2 meat warning. And then we want to start this one cooking. All right. Seems like everything is good there. We'll just slide these over just a little bit and cook up just 2 more. I'm confident we're going to need them. The kebabs are also something we can save. So we can place the kebab over here. Now, obviously, the sticks don't go on the wrap, but all the chicken does. So, and we'll place that over here. So we're ready to go. Okay. Everything seems good. I'm going to place the trays out like this so that it's like all ready to go. It's like one less click I have to do as we start to go. And here we go. We're open. Now, do I want to start making things ahead of time? Yeah, probably. I can start doing that. So like here are 3 kebab ones. Here's some meat ones. I can just kind of get that stuff going already. It's just one less click I have to do once customers start coming in. Okay, so this guy wants, I don't know what the meat is. This is chicken. So he wants chicken. He also wants that lime soda. So we have this new lime soda. I can grab that and place that on a, oh, that's not it. That's not the lime soda at all. No, that's not what I want. I want this. Yep, there we go. Lime soda there. And then he wants the chicken with lettuce. Okay, so we'll give that to him. He's just out there on the table. Ooh. Our only customer. I don't have to look at the don't have to see what table he's at. Okay, so this is a kebab, and they want tomato and lettuce with the lime soda. And table 8. So grab the soda. Come here. And we go to table 8 with it. There you go. Perfect. I'm ahead of the customer. Let's do it. Kebab with lettuce and tomato with the lime soda. Table 6. They're a little too close to the yogurt. I kind of think I want to space those out a bit more because accidental clicks are totally possible here. Why don't I place you up here instead? Makes it a little easier to click only one. I can't put this. Oh yeah, I can. I didn't think I could put that back on the shelf, but I can. And you don't want to let these out on the trays either, because like as they're sitting out, they get warmer, right? And that reduces the customer satisfaction. If they get a cold drink, they're much happier. All right, so you and you here, 2 orders at a time. Let's check it out. So both of them are the chicken. We get lettuce on both, tomato on one. The tomato is table 5. So make sure that's marked. And then the non-tomato, that's the table 1. And table 1 gets, they both get the yogurt cup. So 1 here and 1 here. I'll give that to you. Yes. Yeah. And then you get this one. Okay. Excellent. I think I'm probably going to need all the kebabs made. We'll see. Chicken and tomato for this one. Move this over. And that's it, actually. Yep. And then the yogurt cup. And that goes to table 4 in case I forget. The yogurt cup. Why would I forget? He's the only customer in my store for now. I'm actually moving pretty fast. So I've kind of refined this after playtesting for a little while, right? Like this is like preparing for what I think is going to happen based on what I've had happen previously, right? So it's going to go pretty smooth here, I think. But after this stage, like after, you know, you unlock the next set of ingredients, I don't know what those are because I haven't played those. So that'll be new. That'll be interesting. Go lime drink. Yep. And you want it right here. There you go. Okay. Kebab, chicken. I'm going to place I'm not. I'm gonna leave that right where it is. All right, kebab and lettuce. Seems pretty easy. Get that to table 8, along with the yogurt cup. Okay, so I just ran out of tomato, which ain't great because now if people want it, I'm gonna have to stop and cut it. And sure enough, he does want it, so I'm gonna have to stop and get more tomato out here. We're just gonna grab this crate really quick, and let's go ahead and chop that up. Get that over there. This is the part where if we had prepped earlier and made sure that our tomato canister was full, I wouldn't have to do this, right? This is slowing everything down. And that's the part I was trying to avoid. Let's get his order too. Let's get all 3 of them. I think I can hit all 3 of them. Okay. First, I'm going to need to replenish these though, because yeah, that's got to happen. Okay. So we need just the regular chicken here and then tomato. Let's go ahead and wrap that. That goes to table 8. Put a little sticker on that. We have the kebab this time. Come here. Yep, and then I need more, so let's put these on there. Kebab, and then the kebab has the tomatoes and lettuce, along with a green drink, and that's at table. That's number 1. Nope, I don't know how I'm grabbing that through the door, but nope. That's table 1. All right, 8 is done. Let's grab 8 and go. And then the last order here was table 3 with the kebab and has lettuce, which is behind me now. So kebab with the second canister of lettuce over there. There we go. And then I need to give this one a yogurt cup. And yours is table 3. Thank you. Okay, excellent. Next thing is probably putting in what was 21, so we're gonna have a few more customers still. So let's get these going here. I only have 1 more kebab left. Do I make more? I think so. I've only got this one. Yep, I need to make more. Okay, so we're gonna grab the other package of kebab. Yep, we're gonna bring that over here. Unpack it. Start getting them on the grill. At least these 2. All right. So that goes like that and like that. Let's get this out of the way. And then this one's just flat out the kebab only with nothing else on it. That's interesting. And that one goes to table 6 along with a yogurt cup. I'll wait on the yogurt cup. Then yours is already good. Yep, this one right here. And it goes to table 7 without a yogurt cup. So I'll just take you to 7 right now.
Daddy.
And then I'm going to grab the yogurt cup and take this one to 6. There you go. Ooh. Hello, 3 customers. Hi. Wow, 4 of you. I don't know if I can hit 4 of you all at once, but I'm going to try. I think one of you guys are probably going to leave, but we'll see. Okay, so let's get these 2 going. I need to put you both on there. I'm kind of out of the bread now. It's 2,400 now, though. So the kebab behind me, that remaining kebab goes here. And I will need 1 more, so let's cook that up. All right, so my meat up here, 1. No, none of that. It's already done right here. Yep. So I need tomatoes on this one. The yogurt cup goes to table 1. Nope. There it is. Just gonna hand you that right there. Yes. And then the kebab with tomato. That goes to table 5 again with, you guessed it, a yogurt cup. And I'm almost out of yogurt cups now too. Table 5 goes there. Okay, 2 more orders left. I've got 2 more of you done too. So we need 1 kebab, is right there. And then 1 more set of meat here. I didn't waste a lot of meat today. I feel pretty good about that. So this gets wrapped up to 4. This gets wrapped up to 8, and that has the drink. So drink is going to be there. This goes to 4. I will take that to 4 now. And then this person gets the drink. and I serve them here. If you want meat, if you want chicken, the kebab, fine, I'll serve it. I want that experience. Let's cook one more. I was hoping he would want the chicken. I keep saying meat, but like it's the chicken. All right, that's what I mean. It's instead of the kebab. Okay, so kebab is there, and it's just going to be that with a yogurt cup. I don't have. Wow, I don't have one of these out. Silly. Like that. Okay, almost done. And we are done. Put that there. Kebab there. Lettuce. There we go. And give you the yogurt cup right there. Okay, that I believe is my day. Whew! Got through it. Feels pretty good. Had a couple of things I should have prepared better with, like having more tomatoes in stock. Cutting those, having to cut those up in the middle of the day, not something I want to have to try to do. So definitely want to make sure I get that done before I start the next day. All of these kebabs can be saved. We can put those in the freezer in here, and those will be good. We can also take this, since we didn't cook it again, I can bring this off. Take this off and put it back in there. That's going to be good. So all of this, of course, goes in the refrigerator, which I could probably do after I cut it up. I might as well just fill this up because I'm right here doing it. So just grab these tomatoes, pop them in there. And then we're barely, you see that level 3? We're not quite level 4, so I didn't get the waitress. That really sucks. Because tomorrow is harder. Now, you can hire the waitress in the middle of the day. So if I get the waitress activated, if I get to level 4 in the middle of the day, I can run back to the computer and hire her, and then she'll just, you know, start working right away. And that's nice because then instead of having to walk it out to the customer, right? Instead of having to walk all the trays out to the customer, all I have to do is make sure I take one of these tags and put that on the tray, and then I can confirm the tray is done, and then the waitress will come and take it. All right, I wasted 5 of this chicken. This is all going to be wasted. I can't save it. That's unfortunate, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. I did what I could do. Let's put you back in here. You're saved anyway. Just sitting in there is fine. And tomatoes have to go in here. Am I out of tomatoes? No, I've got an extra crate right here. Okay. So I'll make sure my ingredient trays are full for tomorrow. And then we'll... I think that's it. Yeah, we're good. So let's go ahead and into the chair. Profited pretty well today. Did good. Right, and then again, can't do this until level 4. So with 1549 left, there's also some upgrades we could do. For example, I can expand the area, have more customers. Certainly don't want to do that until I have the waitress and the cashier. Like, I want to make sure that I am 100% focused in the kitchen and never have to leave the kitchen. That's where I want to get to, but you have to be level 6 for that. There's a wrap heater. We can upgrade that just to increase the speed. Fridge, increase the cooling speed. The donor station, we can increase that cooking speed if we want to. You should upgrade your stuff, right? And I don't have a need for any of that right now. Yeah, like maybe this would be good, but I don't have that need right now because I can pretty much handle what I'm doing already, right? Is kind of where we are. And since I didn't get to level 4, I don't get to see what this ingredient is. But if you guys like this game and you want to see more of it, maybe we should progress further. If that's what you want, let me know down in the comments. And if this video is really well received, maybe you'll get a second one. Okay? Take care. Love your faces. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.